Hey there guys, so today we have another review and this is a beer from Pipeworks. Actually, you'll first notice that the setting is different. It's something like 5 degrees or something insane in New York, so the garage is way too cold. So I had to move it into the kitchen. So as I was saying, this is Pipeworks from Illinois. This is their Ninja versus Unicorn Double IPA. Huge shout out to Alex who met up with me in Boston. But yeah, thank you so much, Alex. And so yeah, really cool label on this. I always love their kind of fun, cartoony artwork. I really like that unicorn and that kind of like font on there, but awesome look. And so yeah, this is their 9% double IPA. They use a bunch of different hops. Didn't bother to memorize them all, but I'll post a link below. And there's an adjunct of dextrose, I guess, to bump up the alcohol in this beer. So let's dig in. So the beer comes in a, what is that? It's like a medium to deep kind of gold kind of color, a little bit of like, you know, nice kind of orange kind of color, a little bit of haze going on in that one. Nice fluffy head. Let's get the aroma on this. Oh, wow. It smells very sweet up front, but it's nice. Wow, what is that? It's like tropical candy syrup. Yeah, what is that? What kind of fruit is that? Wow, that's really intense and like juicy. I'm trying to think. It's like nectarine syrup, very sweet. You get pineapple, kiwi, passion fruit, tons of passion fruit. Just this like, again, this like tropical combination of like turned into a syrup, dominated by that huge sweetness. Oh, wow, huge fruity sweetness. Yeah. Yeah, and you get like a kiwi note as well. It's really interesting stuff. Mango, passion fruit, it goes on for days. Cheers. On the palate's a little bit more tame. Up front, you get that tropical note as well, but the predominant note on this one I'm getting is like, it's kind of piney, an earthy bitterness. Yeah, it starts off with like sweet pine, then it turns on to like a little bit of earthy bitterness on the finish. Up front, you get more of that, a little bit of that tropical flavor, but I'd say in general it's a little bit more like candied grapefruit, a familiar kind of West Coast kind of quality. Then also a huge bitterness. Yeah, the beer is relatively clean despite that sweetness up front. Yeah, you get a big like punch of like a little bit of sugary sweetness, bready sweetness onto the bitterness. Sticks to the palate with, again, this kind of piney, big kind of piney bitterness on the finish, a little bit more earthy. For 9%, you taste it in the sweetness up front, but it glides away pretty nicely. Nice beer, yeah. Mouthfeel's not too chewy for 9%. You'd expect a little bit more. But it's nice and soft. Yeah, it's nice and soft and chewy up front. Glides away, so I actually take back that comment. But yeah, it glides away so quickly, and the bitterness takes over so quickly that it almost makes you think that it's has a lighter mouthfeel. Very drinkable for double IPA. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I'm liking this kind of style. It's a little different. It's very much an East meets West kind of thing. You get a little bit of the sweetness, the pininess of a West Coast IPA, but you pull back a little bit of that sweetness, so you sort of get a little bit of East Coast kind of thing, big, intense aroma. So this beer probably reminds me of something like Sip of Sunshine, you know, just a kind of blending of styles. Yeah, it gives you a big grapefruit sweetness onto pininess, very drinkable double IPA. The immediate thing I can think of is Sip of Sunshine. So really cool that you know, Pipeworks is putting out a beer of that quality. As for rating, personally not my style. I think the bitterness is a little aggressive. I really wish there was more kind of fruitiness up front, and it really attacks the palate pretty aggressively. As for rating, let's go with something like still a dangerously drinkable IPA, double IPA, 9%. Let's go with a 93 on this one. Beer Advocate gives it a 94. I think that's even a little high. So yeah, I'm gonna drop it down a bit. Let's go with the 92 on this one. Still very good stuff. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.